some new life rings.
They have.
Lifesavers. Those rings you can throw out to somebody in an instant with a rope on it, or at least get them out there. And one of the things, Carla, that Westfield did is they put up a big buck and they bought a boat. We have a rescue boat we can have down there within minutes. Unfortunately, by that time, most people who have been reported drowning are drowned. You don't have that kind of time. But at any rate, we can pick up the remains for their loved ones. God help us. It's a terrible thing, isn't it?
Well, very good.
Okay, caller.
I'm happy you're doing this program because it helps.
Okay, well, thank you, caller. And
you're welcome. Bye-bye.
If you do come to Westfield, you can swim, but make sure you have a friend and a lifeguard nearby.
That's right.
Or somebody. We're with Tony Piscoli. He's a local celebrity in our area. He runs one of the finest restaurants on Main Street, and he which specializes in Spanish Italian fusion, right?
Spanish Italian South American food.
South American fusion. Who does the cooking?
My wife and myself.
You do the cooking.
We do, yeah.
All right, and who's a waitress? Your wife and yourself, right?
Well, pretty much. We do just about I spend more time washing dishes, I think, than anything.
Who mixes the drinks, the wine and the beer?
That's right. You can see my hands are.
Yeah, they're all worn out, I see.
That's right.
It is a family operation. That's the only way you can survive up here, I think, is family operation. It's pretty hard to actually have to take on a huge mortgage and then hire all your people to run a restaurant. You're going to go under, you're going to disappear like that poor guy from State College, Pennsylvania, who came down here and bought about 8 or 10 restaurants. And you know, one of the funny things is when I was working I was at Point Chautauqua, I was the greenskeeper at Point Chautauqua for a while. And the guy who owned it, Harvey Miller, you remember him, the old timers, and Glenn. It's a golf course, and along the lake he had a whole bunch of cabins that he'd built from scratch. I mean, you put up these cabins all over the place. And he, one day, it's in August, he comes up to me and he says, Reed, forget the greens, forget the fairways, forget the tees, everything. I need you. We need your manpower down at the cabins. I said, oh, what's up? He said, we're closing. I said, what? You're closing? It's only it's the end of August here.
Sure.
He said, let me advise you. He said, Reed, let me tell you something. If you ever buy a property along the lake, you have an 8-week season, period. The 9th week you may break even. The 10th week you're going to be losing your shirt. You wish you hadn't. And this poor guy bought all these restaurants. He put a lot of dough into them, and evidently he's closed them all, or most of them. I should say he's closed quite a few of them because you can't make it. You just can't make it.
There's definitely a need to develop a shoulder season. The institution brings in thousands of people, and that's terrific, but I think we do need to develop something a little before and a little after that season to extend the business season for all of our local businesses.
Right. Yeah, well, the people over at Chautauqua, of course, that's an 8-week season for sure.
Absolutely.
They stay in, what are they, I see them walking over Andrachi's.
Right.
But, and there's not much to eat. Well, there's the Athenaeum, right?
There is inside, yeah.
But not much there. And everybody wanders around and gets to the other restaurants. Do they ever come over to you? Do you ever see
absolutely.
You see Chautauqua people?
Get quite a few.
Well, you get you will have a great season during the summer. Again, you get your 8 weeks with the tourists. And then it's basically shut down almost. As you say, shoulder season. Now, I see quite a few people there on weekends, though.
We do. We get quite a few from Erie and Pittsburgh and Buffalo and Rochester, and you get people from all around.
Of course, the Lakeview, he gets snowmobilers.
That's right. Yeah,
they come piling in there.
Perfect location for that.
Yeah, right. They come piling in. Lakeview has an interesting reputation. Because when I was a kid, a number of people would go over the Lakeview for on weekends, especially Saturday, for one reason: to fight. Go over there and pick a fight, and the whole bar would be out in the street fighting.
Well, at least they're known for something, right?
But things have changed. Now it's a very genteel place. It plays classical music sometimes. It's very nice. That was music, and it's nice and quiet over at the Lakeview and the docks. Docks has all the fish, all the crab you can eat.
Oh yeah.
And they bring it for peanuts, $18, $20. They bring out a pile of crab this big. And if you could go through it, they give you another one. And I said, I once said, all you can eat. And Sandy, who runs that place, he said, well, it's not all you can eat, Reed. I said, what is it? Well, you get 2 refills. If somebody had they're going to be sick after the third one for sure. You don't want that. But I said, however, their wife or girlfriend who's with them or something would probably order another one. She said, no sharing. I said, well, now, wait a minute here. Do you have sharing police? So what are your specials? What do you have over there that's special? A lot of people come for.
I think our the fresh fish and some of our we have a tenderloin coated in crushed pepper that's very popular.
Green pepper?
It's green, red, and black peppercorn.
Okay.
Yeah, we use all three of them. But I wanted to mention Light the Lakes.
Light the Lakes,
which is
Sunday, the 5th of September.
This is
Don't
countywide.
Forget it. Countywide. They're going to take satellite pictures of all the rockets going up. And
we're working on that now. We're trying to get NASA involved, and that looks like they're going to have some involvement this year. But they'll be in Bemis Point. They'll be in Finley Lake, Westfield.
Maybe
the Jamestown Ice Arena is doing an event as well. But the Barcelona Harbor is what I'm working on here, and we'll have live music down there. We'll have plenty of great food, bounce house and other entertainment for kids, and artists and other vendors that'll be there to entertain us. It's from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Fireworks are at 9:31. They're a little earlier this year.
Why
not
exactly
so late.
9:31? Exactly 9:31, right?
9:31 exactly.
There's
a reason behind the 9:31. I can't tell you what it is.
You don't know what it is. Neither do I can say. But 9:31 is the time.
9:31.
And you can get, there are going to be bands playing down on the pier in Westfield. My son is going to be playing.
That's right.
For 2 bands. They got 2 bands going down there.
That's right. Zebros also, they have an event down there, and they'll have other music. So 5 different bands going on.
It's going to be madness. It's going to be wonderful.
The last couple of years, we've had 5,000 to 6,000 people through there. So
I went down
event
to the beach
for Barcelona and Westfield.
I went to the beach. There's hardly room for anybody on the beach.
No,
it's fantastic.
Standing room only.
You got to fight your way through.
That's right.
And kick people out of the way and sand in their face, and you get a place.
Everybody loves fireworks.
And you're right under them. That's a great
That's
thing.
right, yeah, they're right there.
They're right there. It's not having to watch them from a half mile away like in Mayville.
That's right.
Don't forget it. What's the date?
September 5th.
September 5th. And you might stop off at Tony's little place and have some dinner too, right?
That's right.
It's Sunday.
Always welcome.
All right, you're open on Sunday. And Zebros. Zebro Brothers or something. What is that?
It's Zebros there.
Yeah. Fireworks are in Mayville too, right? Mayville,
That's right.
Westfield?
Mayville, Bemis Point, Finley Lake,
okay.
Jamestown Ice Arena. If I'm forgetting somebody, I apologize.
Probably somewhere else, Tom. What the heck? And then they're going to shoot it from the sky.
That's right.
At least have a plane going up, don't we? Somebody's plane to shoot it.
There's plans for that, yes.
Right. It's going to be fabulous. Chautauqua County offers a lot to people.
They certainly do. So much here that I don't think people realize everything that Chautauqua County has to offer. I think unless you've come from someplace else and you can see the differences, you might take some of it for granted, but really take advantage of everything this area has to offer. It's a terrific area to live.
The greatest thing it has to offer is fresh sweet corn.
Oh, that's right. Can't beat that.
Can't beat the fresh sweet corn all over the place. And my grandfather used to say, and take this advice, my friends who are listening, first of all, find out where they grow it, or grow your own, and go out and pick it. And when you go to pick it, have the pot boiling already, okay? Bring it out, quickly husk it, and throw it in, and not for 2 minutes is all you get, is 2 minutes.
That's right.
You do not cook sweet corn, you just heat it up.
Right.
And it'll be the best corn you ever ate. Good morning, caller, another caller.
Good morning, Reed Powers.
Well,
good morning, Reed.
Well, good morning.
Who's your guest there again this morning?
This is Tony Piscoli, and he runs a restaurant in Westfield called Sapporo's. He's also the vice president of the Board of Education in Westfield, and he's the president of the Chamber of Commerce.
He's a busy guy, isn't he?
And he also has a wife he sees once in a while, but since he works in his restaurant, he sees her.
Oh my gosh! My gosh! Well, I just thought I'd call and let you know that I am watching the show. I'm just Linda's out walking the puppies.
Oh, this is Doug. What's your name, Doug? This guy, incidentally, he's
a 90-year-old.
Well, you're not quite 90 yet. I've never insinuated you are fully. You know, the reason, this is a real old guy, and he rides around a little scooter, he cackles, and everybody loves him all over Chautauqua. He lives at Chautauqua. And
I have a few...
he can get in free very shortly. You know how?
How's that?
When you're 90 years old, they let you in free.
They'll probably change that rule by the time I
they're having enough trouble trying to break even, right?
Yeah, right.
He has a dog. He had a dog that played the piano. Spritzy or something like that.
Squirty, his name was.
Squirty.
Now, we have two puppies now, Toulouse and Mr. Dickens.
Okay.
And neither one of them play the piano, though. I think they're into other pursuits.
Well, I've got a cat that plays the piano all the time, every day.
What song does she play?
He plays Claire de Lune, very beautiful piece.
Oh, Claire de Lune, yeah, okay.
Well, it sounds a little like that.
Well, I just want to let you know, Reed, that I'm still...
well, you know, contrary to the reports of your passing away, I'm glad to hear this. And, you know, I'm really happy.
I've been trying to avoid that.
Can you see my new eyes? I just had cataract surgery and had both eyes, and now it's like I was born again.
You were saying that here last week, or it was last week.
I threw my glasses away. Only need a pair for reading. That's it. And I look over the top of them, so that's terrific.
Well, that's fantastic, Reed. I'm glad you're finally seeing the world clearly.
Well, thank you, Doug. Doug Spalding.
Take
this
care.
is Doug Spalding. He's a well-known guy and a man about town, all over the county. But he runs. Okay, we're with Tony Piscoli here, and he's giving. We're just chatting a little bit about Westfield, about small towns, about Chautauqua County, sweet corn, and Barcelona Harbor. We've got everything. We've covered everything. Restaurants, and so anyway, I want to give you a couple of minutes. I just got this funny sound that just came in. We're out of here.
All right.
They're going to throw us out of here.
Well, thanks for having me.
So I want to give you 30 seconds, uninterrupted, just to close off, talk about what you want to do, whatever you want to say. It's your time. Go for it.
Well, I just want to encourage everybody to get out to the farmers market if you get the chance today. It's a terrific farmers market with lots of great people selling terrific produce. The peaches are out of this world. And then just a reminder, Light the Lakes again, 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at Barcelona Harbor. Come out and see us, enjoy the music, enjoy the great food and fireworks to end the season.
Okay.
Thanks.
This, get down to the exempt hall in Westfield. There's going to be the cat rescue crowd, I believe, is having a great big
they sure are.
Sale down there. You can't go wrong and support people who care and love cats that are stray and going to die of hunger and starvation and frostbite and everything. They take care of them. They love them. And get down there and support them today, all day long, and tomorrow, I believe.
That's right.
They're having a sale for the cat rescue crowd. Millions of things for sale. It's the greatest, biggest yard sale you've ever seen in your life. And don't forget the quilts. The quilt club is coming in the following week or so.
Yeah,
So
there's lots going on here
oh,
still.
boy, there are things you wouldn't believe happening in this area. I want to thank Tony Piscoli. Caller, I'm sorry, the last caller we didn't get a chance to get on, but you'll be back sometime, right?
Absolutely.
Talk about the Chamber of Commerce again. What's going on? Larry Swanson, hello out there. Thank you for getting my air conditioner working in my car. I want to thank certain special people: Chuck Kelsey, Devin Taylor, Chris Burt, Chris Ramaker, Mort Flexer, Randy Burt, and Jeff Zook, and Don Zenz, who are regular staff here and help out. And I want everybody to remember there's a great weekend coming up. The fireworks are going off. Today's farmer's market right now. There's a cat rescue. Great thing today. All kinds of wonderful things. Just get out, dance and sing in the sun. May all that is proud and true and noble abide with you. I'm Reed Powers.